Good morning, guys. Day 3, 0 to a million. So been at the office for a bit. Gonna do another probably hours worth of work, and then going to gym, and then just back-to-back meetings the whole day till about 7 p.m. tonight with other businesses, and then probably at about 7 to 8 I'll put in another hour. Just want to show you something crazy. So just by sitting for maybe an hour, mapping out what is things that we can do. So top things, what can I buy and sell? Even something like buying a business. If you get a business that's worth a decent amount of value, then you can get investors to buy the business on your behalf. Buy and sell other people's things. So what is products or services that someone else has that you can incorporate into your business, or sell it on their behalf and just take a cut of a margin. So that's commonly called a deal maker. So you make a deal, you put people together. The negative about deal makers is they forget to take money off the table. Sell something that someone else can do. So sell products and services, and based on your connections, you get someone else to actually execute the work, and again, you take some sort of margin in that. A tender would probably be a good idea. You can do one deal and you've got your $1 million. International products and services. This started getting really interesting. What can I sell from South Africa to a different country that needs my products or services, or get products from there and then import it here? The other thing is also selling our services that we incorporate here. For example, look, we charge about 10 grand for websites in South Africa. In some of the people that I've been talking to, they pay up to 3,000 euros for a website, or $3,000 for a website. Absolutely insane. So that's my international products and services, and there's a whole bunch of things like that. What about selling a yacht in Miami? So finding a yacht for a bargain, and then, I don't know, like you do with a house, you flip it, paint it over, and then you sell it for a profit. But I think a yacht would move a lot quicker because you don't have transfer duties and. And then high-end entrepreneur events. So I can sell other people's events, have an event or function, whatever, sell that. And then underneath all of this, we've got subcategories with all the different things. It keeps coming back to some sort of entrepreneur conference though for us. So it wouldn't be my existing conferences that I'm already selling can't contribute to my million. So I'll show you some of those things as well, and show you some of the money that we make, but that would go into a different sector. And yeah, so maybe an entrepreneur conference, that's something different, like maybe bringing a high-level speaker from the US or UK or wherever. If you know of any speaker you'd like to see, and maybe you've got a connection to them, pop the name in the comment. And then also just pop a name in the comment. If you had, or idea in the comment, if you wanted to sell products, so I've already got my list, so make it for yourself. If you want to sell products or services to an international market, what products or services would that be that fits into your passion? So ikigai, your passion, your skill set, things that you love, passion is love, things you'll get paid for, and then something where there's actually a market for it. Like, is there a need for your products or services? So all in all, besides that, I've also got my list of people to contact today. So I already started reaching out to a whole bunch of people yesterday, and today is just sitting calling a whole bunch of these people, seeing who do I need to get into my team, what is the services or products or resources that I need, and then who do I know that can assist me with that. Guys, for example, doing the websites, they've got connections with different groups that I want to get into, etc. So those are people that's going to be in my team. And then also, who of these guys can introduce me to someone that's got a network, that they can introduce me to this big network. And then also investors and funders. So one of the things I want to show through this process as well is actually how easy it is to get money once you start building up traction. If you can set up a proper value proposition, if you create this value proposition for investors to show this is all the things that they get in this, make it a no-brainer package. Alex Hormozy talks about it. They need to feel stupid for saying no. that's how good you need to make the package, especially for the first 1 or 2 or 3. So today is also going to be about phoning contacts and telling them about the idea and seeing if I can get some cash or set up a meeting to be able to pitch the thing for cash. It's not always about return. Sometimes it's also about impact. So part of what we're going to do, for example, is 10% of the profits is going to be donated to a charitable cause. So CHOC, that helps kids with incurable diseases and stuff like that. They would probably be high on the list. Tanya West from the Rhino Dancing for Rhinos, where they do rhino conservation, they'd be really high up on the list. And I'm also looking for a charity for like a foster home or whatever, where kids go that don't have parents. So 10% get donated to that. And then 10% is also going to be donated, or not donated, 10% will be invested in a business to one of you who follows along and that we'll meet at one of the events. 10% of that would go into funding some sort of business that we can assist in scaling up. So for example, if we make 3 million or 5 million, whatever, 5 million, 500,000 Rand would be invested in that, and 500,000. So 1 million we donate when we do 5 million. And I think a lot about this process is not whether we make 1 million or 2 or 5. That's the nice add-on to it. And obviously the money matters. It's more about the process and who we can impact. So stay tuned. I'm going to do a couple of videos, and then you can watch the videos as or I'm going to do a couple of phone calls recorded. And then you can watch it as the video goes along. The rest of this would probably just be some B-roll showing how I call people, what conversations I'm having, what questions I'm asking, and then start building up my team. Guys, hope you have an amazing day, and I'll chat to you soon. Ciao.